Hello everybody, welcome to Fantasy Card Tricks. My name's Brandon and today I am going to be showing you a move Dynamo uses. It's absolutely awesome, so let's get into it. Right, so let's jump straight into this awesome trick. So what it needs is a card selected, okay? You can see all the cards are different. So it does need a card selected. So let's say we choose this one right here, which is in fact the Jack of Clubs. We place the Jack inside the center of the pack like so. And we can give him a shuffle as well. Okay, give it a quick shuffle. Like so. So we know the card's not on top and we know the card's not on the bottom. But what we need to do is just snap. And we can see one card jumps out the pack and it's in fact the Jack of Clubs. And I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this awesome trick. So let's get into it. Right, so you've seen the performance. Let's jump straight into the explanation. So what you need to do for this trick, number one, is obviously get a card selected. So they will choose, for example, the two of spades. And what we need to do with the two of spades is control the card to the top. Okay, so I am going to show you a few methods of doing this. I'll teach you the one I use, and I use something called a tilt. Okay, so what the tilt break is, you are going to lift up the top card, okay, and keep your little finger there, like so. Okay, and what's going to happen is, you're going to say you're going to place the card in the center, but really you are putting it inside that break. Okay? But if you're going to face the card, it looks like it's going in the center. Okay, that's the one I used. Okay, so it is called the tilt break. So it goes inside like so. But if the cards are facing towards them, it looks like it's going inside the center. And push that flush, and the card's second to the top. So I usually say, look, the card's not on top and it's not on the bottom. Now it's secretly at the top. But if you don't want to use that method, I'll teach you an easier method than that. So let's say they've chosen the card, the two of spades. And I have explained this on a video previously, so I am going to leave the link in the description down below if you want to go and watch it fully. But I'll just go through a very quick tutorial of that. So the card goes, they pick a card, you cut the cards, the card gets placed in the center. I'll leave it face up so you can see. And then when you drop all the cards on top, what you're going to do is keep that little finger break, okay? Like so. You keep that little finger break, and then what you're going to do is just cut the cards above it. Only small packets though, so you're going to cut a small packet, all the cards, then the remainder, okay? So that is another really easy way to get the card to the top. Like I said, I have done a full video on these card controls, and I will leave the link down below if you want to check them out. So let's say you've controlled the card to the top, okay? If you know your own method, that's absolutely fine. You can use them methods, that's not a problem. But let's just say the card is at the top. So this move is the hardest move of the whole trick. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend the card. So you're going to hold the pack like so. So your middle finger and thumb, so your thumb's going to go to the bottom of the pack and your middle finger is going to go on the top right. Okay? So you can see my thumb's on the bottom right and my middle finger's on the top right. And what's going to happen is my index finger is going to pull down on the top right card like so. Okay? So that's what you need to practice. You need to practice to be able to pull that card down, okay? So when you've got that, when you've pulled the card down, what you want to do with your index finger is try and touch your thumb, like the clip of your thumb, okay? And what's going to happen when you do that is the card is going to jump, okay? So when your index finger is pulling the card down, you're just going to carry on pulling your index finger all the way down, okay? And what's going to happen, eventually, it's just going to shoot off, okay? So I'll do that again. So you've got your middle finger on the top, your thumb on the bottom right-hand side. Your index finger is going to hit the corner okay, of the top card, which is their card. And when you pull that card down, you're going to just pull it right down till you can't go. You're just basically going to try and touch your thumb with your index finger. And what's going to happen is it's just going to jump. Okay, so if that's face on, that looks like it's going to just jump out the pack. It looks awesome. And I'm not saying this is an easy trick. I am going to put this as a 3-star. It's going to be my very first 3-star video because, like I said, it can be quite knacky, just learning to flick the card up. But like I said, just a bit of practice. And what you can do as well, so when you do start learning this, you're going to probably do it and then drop your cards. The best thing you can do, let me show you, is use your card box, okay? So you just leave a card out, put all the cards in the box, and my uncle showed me this when he very first taught me this. So I didn't keep dropping the cards, so it's perfect for beginners who wants to learn this. So place the card, okay, on the box, and then practice it on the box. Because the only thing you're going to drop, if you drop the packet, that's not a problem, you can pick them up. Or if you do it wrong with the card, you can just pick the card up. So just practice it on the card box, okay? So like I said, you've got your thumb on the top, your thumb on the bottom, okay, on the right-hand sides. If you're watching this, it looks like it's on the left, but it's not, it's on the right. And when you've got to that position, just pull down with your index finger, your index finger's on the top right corner, like so. Just pull it down like this, and then when you're ready, just pull your index finger towards your thumb, okay? You're just gonna pull it, your index finger straight down towards your thumb, and the card's going to jump. Then when you've mastered that, okay, you want to learn how to catch the card. That just comes with practice, okay? So you're doing that move, and then catch the card as well, okay? So I'll do that again, and I'll catch the card this time. So you do this, and catch the card. Like I said, I'm not expecting you to do this straight away. It is a hard move to learn if you're not used to doing magic with cards, or if you're just getting into magic. But like I said, practice it over and over and over again. I used to practice this everywhere I went. If I went to my friend's house, if I was watching telly downstairs, I used to grab my card box, grab my cards, and I used to be like, right, see if I can get it. Oh yeah, I did it. I used to do it all the time. Like I said, sometimes you might get this. I'm going to try and do it wrong if I can. You might get that. That's because obviously you're rushing it and you're not having your fingers in the correct positions. So what I'm going to do, guys, for you is get the camera a bit closer, okay, and go through it in detail one more time, just so you can see what is happening. So let me bring the camera closer. Okay, so now we've got the behind view, okay, so you can see everything I am seeing. So what's going to happen is a card's going to get selected, like I've said, okay, and you're going to control it to the top of the pack. So the easiest way for beginners to do this, okay, is so when the card gets put back into the centre, just keep a break, okay, above everything. And then what you're going to do is transfer it to a thumb break, like so. And then you're going to cut a few cards from the bottom, throw them on top, and then cut at the break till that goes on top. Like I said, I have done a full video tutorial on how to do this. So if you want to go and check that out, please click on the link down below. So let's do that again really quickly. So a card is selected, the Queen of Clubs, and it gets placed inside the centre, but really we've controlled it to the top. So now this is the trickiest part, is to flick the card up. So what's going to happen is your thumb's going to go on the bottom right, and your middle finger is going to go on the top left, okay? And what you're going to do with your index finger is pull down, okay? But when you pull down, you don't want to pull here. You want to pull down on the actual corner of the card, okay? So when I say place your middle finger, you're not going to place it over like so. You're going to place it to the side of it, okay? So your index finger can grab hold of this corner. So when you're here, you're going to pull down. Okay, if you watch, I'm pulling, and it's going to slide off my finger. Okay, we'll do that again. So middle finger's up the side, index finger's on the top corner. And what you're going to do, you're just pulling down, and it's going to slide off my index finger. okay? I am dropping the card, because obviously I'm doing it very slow. So it's from here, okay? So you're grabbing the card, you're pulling it down, you're pulling it down, you're pulling it down, and what's going to happen? It's just going to flick out. And obviously, when you flicked it, you have to try and catch it as well. Obviously, I didn't, but that's what you have to do. You have to be able to catch it. So I'll go through that one more time. A card is selected, okay? You control it in the easiest way you can possibly do. So it's on top, like so. And we'll place the card down. Obviously, we don't know where the card is. You can give them the false shuffles. I've explained this as well, how to do the false shuffles, keeping the card to the top of the pack. So like I said, if you want to learn that, I'll leave the link down in the description below. And so when you're there, like I said, it's the jumping card part now. So your middle finger and thumb, index finger is going to hit the top corner here, like so. And all you're going to do is pull your index finger down. And what's going to happen is when you flick it, it's just going to flick out, okay? So you pull it down and it's going to basically flick out. So at speed, well, I do it slow, but at speed, it's going to look like this. Okay? And that's it. That is, you're just flicking the card. Even if you want to practice just flicking it so you get it, okay, you can do that. That's not a problem. But like I said, it is a quite tricky move to learn, but when you get it down and you've practiced it and you do it in front of a mirror a million times and you go out and show people, you're going to blow brains. So that, my friends, is how you make a card jump out of the pack and not catch it. Right guys, so that's the end of the video. I know I went in great detail at how to do that trick, but it does need it to where to put your finger placements and how to get the card to jump up. I'm not saying this is an easy trick whatsoever, I'm not. Like I said, I know I am trying to teach beginners how to learn magic, but like I said, I learnt this trick as a beginner as well, and when you've done it as long as I've done it, you don't think about it. And I know when you start doing this, you will be thinking about the way you're placing your fingers and your thumbs, but after a while, when you've done it over and over and over again, honestly, you won't even think about it. It will just come second nature to you. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.